Hi guys, hi everyone, good morning, good afternoon, good evening. I greet you all according to your time. It's your girl again, Melodies TV. Yes, today's video, we all know we are in the spirit of mourning since we lost one of our childhood actors. Yes, Sh0ck. We are still in the spirit of mourning, but something caught my attention. What I see trending on social media about the way he was being treated in his house and how he has to fight for his kids till he's passing on. Why I'm making this video? Because people like Korra, people like me, so many of us, so many people on social media have bashed these ladies. May have been bashed for not accepting to be counted among women. Korra has been bashed for not being the best wife that they expect her to be. Korra has been bashed for not being the one to fix her marriage. People forget that it takes two to tango. It is not a thing like marriage is for one person. It takes two. If a marriage today is bad, it takes two to spoil it and it takes two to fix it. Now, looking at what is trending, how Sh0ck was being treated, beaten up by his in-laws, this, that, he left the marriage. And what was he doing? He now started fighting for custody or to gain his children. I'm making this video is for you and I who are still alive, okay? That's why I'm making this video, because if you don't have self-love, if you don't choose to love yourself, you can't give out love out there. The children you are fighting for today will still be grown up tomorrow. You and I, most of us, are not still with our parents who could not live a day without us. But yet, some of us are even 10 years, 5 years, 15 years. We are unable to see them, even though we are still in communication with some of them. But these are the same people, our parents, who could not stay a day without seeing us. You get? So you have to make some sacrifices. Some things are worth letting go. If you cannot gain those children by your side, if the other partner doesn't want these children to come to you, please chill down, relax. Everything has its own time. Time will always heal wounds. A time will come when you will talk about those things like you talk about other things. Don't put your life on the lane because you are fighting for this or for that. I understand it's not easy. Yes, it is not easy, but you have to understand that your own life too matter. Where is Sh0ck today? What has happened to him? Now we are only hearing stories. He's not here to tell us his own story by himself. Others are telling his story. Today, look at Korra Obidi. The same people who are badging her for not being there to take care of her kids. She's always traveling. She's always doing this. She's always singing. She's always dancing. You want to see her sink in her sorrow. You want to see Korra suffering. You want to see Korra in a very bad mood. You all want to see her in that mood before you understand that she really loves her children. In as much as she loves her children, it's not supposed to stop her from doing the things that make her happy. In as much as you love others, it shouldn't stop you from doing whatever makes you happy, because your happiness first. These people, you are struggling by all possible means to make them happy. If you break down today, they will still move on. Your kids will still grow without you. Your kids will still have a life without you. Do you think Sh0ck's children will stop living life because their dad is no more? Yes, there is a vacuum that no one else can fill. We all understand, but it will not stop the fact that they are going to move on with their life. That's what I want us to understand here. Self-love. Korra Obidi is there, moving on. If this had happened to her, we will be the same people to say, but why did she not love herself? Why was she not going out? Why was she not hanging out? Why was she not doing the things that she loved? Now she is doing it. We keep insulting her. We keep calling her names. We keep dragging her to the mud. Look at me. Look at me. Yes, I will not go with May without ending it with Edochie, because that's what so many people understand. Look at May. What is happening? Even in the midst of her grief, mourning, her husband is still celebrating. Does it mean the man is not mourning? Does it mean he doesn't feel the absence of his son? No. It doesn't mean that he doesn't feel the absence of it. He does. But life still has to go on. Life still has to move on. We are talking about the timing. For how long are we going to talk about the timing? He still has to move on with his life. May is there with the other kids. She has to live life so that these other kids too can be happy with her. Is she going to sink in sorrow? No. That is why I'm making this video. Sh0ck is no more. The same thing revolves around with Korra. Sh0ck was fighting for his children. Korra, we have seen her fight for her kids. Every day she's being dragged to court by her ex-husband. But she's not giving up. She keeps spending the money. She keeps staying there. She is not giving up for any reason. But has it stopped her from living her life? No. Even if she sleeps on her pillow and cries at night, it will not change the fact that she is still accomplishing the things that she wishes she can accomplish. You have not seen her stuck in one position. That is how life is supposed to be. I know it's difficult for some people because most at times the opposite or the other partner uses the kids as a bait to punish the other partner. Some will take the kids from you, give you zero access to your child, zero access to anything that has to do to that child with that child, because they know how much you love your child, and by so doing, they are hurting you. They are hurting you because they know how much you love that child. So it's just to pay you back. Just give time. Time. I always say it. Give time. Everything will get into position. Everything will get into place. It's not going to be forever. One day, one fateful day, your children will hear your own side of the story and they will understand what was going on. This life is too short for us to be accumulating things that are going to take us into our early graves. This life is too short for us to be fighting over things that at the end of the day, when you sit back on your quiet moment, you ask yourself, was it worth it? Was I even supposed to be doing all this? Why all this drama? See what Sh0ck was going through. His wife was dealing with him. That's a man we admire on camera. That's a man we see with muscles. But if you were not told, if this news was not coming out now, how would you ever know that he was going through serious domestic violence in the hands of his wife and his wife's siblings? You will never know, because what? The zing is what covers everything in every home. The ones we are talking about is because they bring them on social media. If an issue is not brought on social, that's why everybody have a say about their situation once it gets into social media, because your own is out there. Their own, they are hiding it in their houses. They are putting it behind their camera. If it doesn't come out, you won't know. That is life for us. So stories like this or situations like this are not for us to laugh, mock, or criticize. These are things we have to draw, learn, and unlearn some things. Understand life. Use people's situation like this and ask yourself questions. What if I find myself in a situation like this? How am I going to handle it? Will I just waste my life? Will I sit, or will I continue and move on with my life? Ask yourself those questions. When things like this happen, it's for us to learn, because I believe the story of Sh0ck is someone else's story. A man is somewhere going through the same thing. A lady is somewhere going through the same thing and just need one person to encourage them. Because Sh0ck is gone doesn't stop the fact that somebody is not going to learn from this story. I don't have so much to say. These are things that are happening every day, and we are talking about it because it is actually trending. May Sh0ck's soul find rest. I just pray his family can stand what is going on. It is well. There is no much thing we can say here, because at the end of the day, death is a necessary end. We all are going to use that same path one day. It's just the dates that are different. We don't know tomorrow. I don't know tomorrow. So life has to go on. May his family be strong at this point in time. For Korra Obidi, my dear sister, choose love. Live your life as you want to live your life. For me, Edochie, I feel your pain. I understand with you. from the perspective or from the side of a woman, I understand with you, but life has to go on. Don't bury yourself in sorrow. I know it's not easy. Even in as much as I'm saying it here, it looks so easy as I'm saying it. I know it's not easy. It's not easy, I understand. Thank you all so much for watching this video right up to this level. I sincerely appreciate. I thank you all for your time and your... In short, may God bless you all. If today happens to be the very first time you come on this platform, thank you so much for coming. Please do not go without hitting on the follow button or without subscribing to our channel. Thank you so much. And to everybody returning, God bless you all. And to everyone supporting this platform with super chat, with stars, and joining our membership, God bless you all. Hope I'm going to see you all again on my next live video or on my next upload. I remain your girl, Melogist TV. You all know the only Melo with the gist. Yes, till no day. Bye-bye.